Jake, even though there's been some injuries and some reshuffling along the O-line, the run blocking has still been tremendous. Of course, Izzy played a huge role in that. Now Rodney, what do you think this success has come from, and how have you guys been able to gel so well so quickly?
I think it comes from like all the experience we have. We've all been together for 4, 5, 6 years now, and I feel like that's paying off. All the guys I've played with throughout the years, like it's been these guys I'm playing with now. So it's like no new faces. The twos can step up and play, as you can see. Like everyone's getting rotated in there, so we're just just enjoying running the ball. That's for sure.
Jake, the offensive line is always known as a selfless position, but is it fun for you to be able to really run block more than pass block, where you get to be the aggressor and really go after teams, and that that's going to be something you can look forward to going into every game?
100%. That's what we were all excited for Coach Kennedy to come in here and like establish a run. Like I said before, like we've always been a pass-heavy team. It's nice to actually establish a run and really get something going and now we have Izzy over 1,000 yards and Rodney running well, and VD runs well, and Sebo came in and ran super hard this past week, so it's good to have all these guys and running for a lot of yards.
Jake, what kind of shot of confidence was last week, and then how do you kind of take that and keep building on that move?
I just feel like every week, we keep building on it. We just see what we do good and just keep doing it. And I feel like we've just been really establishing the run. Now we just get the pass game going. That's gonna opening up the run's gonna open up the pass. So excited to see where that goes.
Jake, in the fourth quarter, they made it a one-score game. You guys get the ball back with around 5 minutes or so. And while you didn't score, you were able to at least move into their territory, set up an opportunity to punt and pin them deep. How big was that drive for your offense that struggled in the last 2 fourth quarters to at least move the ball, kill some clock, and really kind of solidify a win there?
Definitely, that was huge. We always, like, if we get the ball with 6 minutes left, we like to run the clock out. That's our goal, is like, hey, we're going to end on the field with the ball so defense doesn't have to go out there. But, it was good to kind of establish a run, I think we went like 35 yards or something and pin them deep, just so our defense could go out and get that safety.
If and when Owen is ready to play, so you'd have to arm wrestle him for the center position?
Whatever coaches want to do. I never know. I just come in and see where I'm at, and that's whatever they decide.
How do you like playing center?
I love center. Center's my favorite position. I like making the calls, getting the guys in the right direction, and just like playing. I feel comfortable there, but wherever the coaches want me to play is where I'll play.
Virginia's near the top of the conference in sacks. What's the challenge in facing them?
It's just, getting the protection, directed in the right, to slide into, their blitz and stuff. So, we just got to do what we can do. If we control, we control. They're really talented, really good, so we just got to stop them.
Jake, if I'm not mistaken, you have another year of eligibility. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Have you considered about what next year will look like for you?
I haven't really thought about anything. I'm just focused on the last 3 games. Hopefully we get a fourth one and a bowl game, and we'll see. We'll evaluate that in December.
When you guys found out that Carter was going to miss the rest of the season, how did that room kind of rally together?
We didn't flinch. We have a veteran group, so we just rallied behind everyone. Carter's a great leader. He really helped us out. He helped the young tackles study film. Showed them the ropes, what he did, to become what he is. So we just kind of rallied up, and next guy up.
I'm sure he's still doing that too. Huh?
He is. He's a great leader. He still comes around the room, making sure we're all good, and just seeing it. Like, he just gives us tips. Like, he watches film, see what we're like seeing, and tells us, hey, like, you see this is what's going to happen. So he's just helping us out.
Jake, we heard guys talk about Sebo and that series and how excited everybody was to see that. How has he handled this, and what's he like in practice? And do you have some respect for him for not just
Definitely
saying, I want to go somewhere else or mowing about it, he just keeps going?
Now, Sebo is one of our best team players we have. You talk about a kid that came in, and in the fall camp, he was running hard. Like, I think he was running for one some days, and he was just doing his job. And, the first 8 games, I don't know if we used him that much, and he gets his opportunity in the 9th game, and he really balls out. And, like, that's who Sebo is. He's just a great team player, and when his number was called, he really excelled for us.
What's practice like in week 11 compared to what it was like when you just getting started in this long journey?
I feel like it's not as much like, as I feel like we're going full pads all the time, I feel we're kind of like easing back, we're a bunch of veterans now. Like, we don't really need all those hits on our body, but we still hit, we still get after it. So it's not, I wouldn't say a whole lot changed. We just maybe a couple minutes, they take off practice, but that's about it.
You still look forward to practice every day?
I love practice. I love football.
Jake, you faced Kalijah a little bit in practice, maybe not always directly, but what makes him so good?
Just his burst, like his get off. Like he he goes from his first move to his second move, and if you stop that, he's into his third move and beating you with that. It's like you got to be able to counter everything, and he's just really explosive. You know, he can stop the run. He can get after the quarterback, as you guys know, but he's just a dynamic player that he's going to make someone happy on Sundays, that's for sure.
He's a guy that's getting double teamed a lot too, from an offensive lineman's perspective. When you have to double team a guy, how much does that change things in terms of scheme?
Yeah, that can really, then it puts, other guys on islands. When you're double teaming a 3 technique, you're leaving the 2 DNs on islands and possibly the other nose guard or the other 3 techs. So, it really makes the other guys, really have to lock in. But, he's still producing with all these double teams, but, it's helping guys like Dez, get sacks. It's Rossi getting sacks. So, it's good to see.
I saw Owen dress for the first time in quite a few weeks. I'm not sure how close he is to playing, but have you been told kind of what your role might be once he is able to play?
Not really. We just go out there and whatever coach, directs us to do, if I'm playing center, guard, wherever, we're all on the same page, and everyone has experience everywhere. Some guards have experience with tackle, some guys from guard to center to guard, so we're ready for anything.